Hi, everybody. We have a situation here that needs addressing. Sampson Farms. Now, I don't know the exact situation, but I think that they actually, you know, bought from an owner to buy, you know, and that situation turned when the owner couldn't pay the mortgage and they got evicted, and they paid all this money into it and for the payments, but guess what? Since they didn't actually own the place or have a bank contract, I guess, something like that, I'm not going to assume, but that's usually the situation when you buy from owner finance. They got evicted on Monday with no warning. Boom, out the door. And they showed you this place back, a nice little trailer back about a year ago. Here, when they moved in, everything else. So I'm going to leave that alone, but, they found a nice trailer to live in and all this stuff, and, well, they're doing great. And then the owner, that was owner financing, apparently, which is what I assume, because that's what happens. I've heard this horror story before. And they made their payments and everything, and the owner of the place didn't make the payments, and the bank took it back. Oh, no. So they're in deep doo-doo. Now, they got no place to go, really, except for the truck that they're living in, and that's not cool. So let's talk about this, too. There's the PayPal right here, Cashapp and Chime, send them some money to get them some help, get back on their feet, because they basically living out of their truck. A truck, guys. And single man this age and stuff like that, I remember when my wife died. That was almost 4.5 years ago. My daughter was 15, and 3 days later, her mother passed away from cancer. And I didn't know everything. My wife took care of everything. So I was oblivious to this kind of stuff. But, it's really hard when you lose your spouse and then when you have a 15-year-old daughter. And I'm assuming this girl's like about 12 or 13 or 14 at the most. And he needs to feed her, everything else like that, and take care of her. Oh, yeah, if you go down child services or go down and get food stamps, they're just going to, you're not a fit father. You ain't got a job, all this stuff like that. They're going to take everything away from you. So reach out if you can, help out this man because, he's obviously a good man that loves his daughter and wants to take care of his family. And, my heart goes out to you. He's been a good person, always on YouTube, and, never bad. And who's never been bad, but honestly, this man needs our help now. And this is a real situation. This isn't where you get some house wiped out and you're living in a tent or trailer or an RV or a hotel or something like that. He doesn't even have the money for a hotel, okay? And he's got a young daughter. We need to reach out. And I'm going to leave the description for the PayPal and all that stuff. If anybody wants to start a GoFundMe for me, whatever. Go ahead and start a GoFundMe for him because he needs your help now. I sent him some money. Hopefully that gives him another day or two to live, without worrying about too much more than their life sucks right now because they got screwed and swindled by a underlying snake. They thought they were buying a place. Now they're living on the streets in a little 1.5 acre, whatever lot, and they're living in their damn truck. That's not cool. Not cool. It's one of our own. Don't turn your back on people in need. The Lord loves you and the Lord loves every one of you. And if you do turn your back on this person, you're probably not going to go to heaven. Not judging. But, okay, so their PayPal is Sampson Farms 0, as in the number 0, at gmail.com. Okay? Reach out and give them some money. help them in any way you can. The Cashapp is $RN Sampson, and the Chime is $Rodger-Sampson. Okay? And I'll leave the links below, and I hope you reach out to them and try to help them out, because you need to be a true community. A true community actually protects their own, and they actually help give a hand up, not a handout. It's not a handout. This is a hand up. When you're in the most critical need, when you need somebody else, God always rises up and protects you and loves you. And I don't want to see this man on the street, and I don't want to see his daughter taken away from him. God bless. Take care, y'all. I love you, every one of you. Good night.